ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for day 4, game 1 of Opportunity of a Lifetime, sponsored by Powerade Fuel to Power Through. I'm here, Marvin Zor, joined with the
Roosevelt Mays. And
All
we're here
right,
on the
Roosevelt,
last day.
tell us what we have here today.
We have Team White against Team Black. Team Black led by Moore, Team White led by Kellen Thomas. It's going to be an excellent battle. A rematch from the last game from yesterday.
Correct.
Last game, Kellen Thomas's team won the game.
Kellen Thomas actually was a player to watch. He's actually on my watch list. I have a little list here of people that I think you guys should watch. I'll go through that as the game progresses. However, Roosevelt, what do you think about these two teams?
Well, I think it might be more of the same. I feel like the white team could pull out another one here. But as we see, Sean Johnson hits a 3. It could be a different story today. Let's look at it. And Kellen Thomas is going to drive into the lane. Going to dish it back out to Burden. Burden's going to dish it to Bush, who gets it denied by Adonis.
I don't know. Adonis hit that ball with too much passion. I don't know. I think he might have released some anger in that hit.
There was a lot of passion in that one. Adonis is a great defender down low, as we've seen these past few days. And Robertson's going to drive. He's going to dish it out to Johnson in the corner. On a pump fake. Probably should have took that one. That's Robertson in the corner. He's going to drive left.
I think Johnson probably should have taken that corner shot.
Oh, he should have. But I guess he wanted to keep the ball moving.
Well, 5 seconds, 4, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
That's going to be a shot clock violation. Not managing time very well there. Johnson could have took a corner 3. He was wide open, but he decided against that one. Johnson needs to be more aggressive this game, as he is a very, very good shooter. That's going to go down to Feister, but gets denied. Braden gets it back. And goes over to Thomas. He's going to pull it for a mid-range. That's going to miss.
Not sure what he was thinking there. He's pretty heavily defended. I don't know if that would have been the best shot for him to make.
I don't think so either, but we're going to see more. And that goes Adonis for the long distance, too. That's going to go over.
Shaking up his defender, William Feister.
And
Sean Johnson with the right-hand layup.
Johnson for the easy layup.
Easy buckets, easy buckets.
There goes Bush driving, gets it to Feister. He's going to give it over to Burton.
Money.
3, just right of the rim. There goes Mulmore, bringing it up the court. Robinson for 3. That's going to be a miss. Kellen Thomas bringing it up the court. Here comes Thomas, slowing down the offense. That's going to go over to Hoffman. He's going to dish it down to Feister. He's going to work the post. Nice little
money.
fake. There goes Feister working against Adonis there. Adonis probably the stronger of the two, but Feister definitely the taller. That's going to be a timeout with Black. In this first game, Black has been taking the lead and taking advantage.
But we'll be right back to discuss it with you after this.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet off the ground. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Get them up there. Come on. Get them up there. Told you could do it. And while you're drinking, think about the next set.
A fight starts well before the bell rings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. The score is 5-2 with a Black lead.
Robinson has it. He's going to dish down low to Thomas.
Thomas with the slam.
And Thomas cut into the basket there.
I felt that all the way up here, man.
Getting
Had me
himself
shook
open.
in my seat.
Robinson with the excellent vision to see Thomas cut and get it straight to him. A spot where Thomas could go in for an easy slam.
Very flashy dunk, too.
Feister working the low post again. Goes up with the hook, and that's going to go in.
Money!
And Feister. Robinson has it, goes right. Gives it to Johnson for the. He's going to pass it down low to Adonis.
Oh, is that a kickball violation I see?
And that is going to be a kickball violation right there.
You know, it's a really good tactic. A lot of the time when you're playing street ball, you'll see when the kids are trapped in the corner, they'll bounce it off the other player's foot, get the ball out of bounds.
And Johnson's going to drive, going to muscle his way in. He's going to draw the contact. Going to the line for 2. Let's score 7-4, Black lead. Let's see if he can knock down these 2 free throws. Who are you most impressed with yesterday?
You know, I think I was most impressed with Kellen Thomas. He actually really showed out yesterday, continuing his impressive hot streak for the past couple of days.
And Johnson is going to miss that first free throw as Clark and Dawkins comes into the game for Bush and Hoffman. Dawkins definitely a low post present down low. And Clark definitely a high energy player. And Johnson's going to hit the second. Goes 1 to 2 from the line. Michael Thomas drives right. Going to pull it from the mid. That's going to go in.
I believe that's Kellen Thomas.
You are correct. Apologies. That was Kellen Thomas.
One more, another one to watch out for from Georgetown.
One
Let's
more
see
drive.
what Georgetown taught him.
Gives it over to the real Michael Thomas. Gives it over to Sean Johnson. That's going to get knocked away by Dante Clark.
Stolen. He took his cookies.
Clark's going to take it all the way. Gives it to Feister, who gets it
Feister denied.
Mulmore gets it up court to Johnson. And Johnson's going to give it back to Mulmore. He's going to swing over to Adonis.
Recovered by
Excellent
Adonis
spin-off.
with the slam.
Great recovery by Adonis. He spins off of Feister and goes in for the slam.
Slizam.
They need to get someone on Kellen. A little Energizer Bunny. He's going to dish it out to Feister.
Feister with the 3.
Feister's going to miss, but Thomas gets the rebound.
Feister got a broke 3.
Johnson gets it. There goes Johnson bringing it up the court. Gives it to Robinson. He's going to dish
One
it
more
over
with
to
the 3?
Mulmore. Corner 3. That's going to be
Ooh,
short.
I believe that's what we called an air ball.
Oh, it was an air ball indeed. Too much air on that one. Thomas goes in amongst the defenders down low. Robinson's going to get this. Gives it over to Michael Thomas for the 3.
Not able to get that in there.
They're going to call a foul. They call a foul on Burden. Burden just a little bit too aggressive down there. Holding the arms of Johnson. It's not going to be a shooting foul. They're going to have to take this one out. Sean Johnson with the ball. Gives over to Thomas. Thomas is going to drive against Dawkins. Feister gets it. And here comes Kellen Thomas. Driving up the court. You know, off and set up, getting the pick. Dish it down low to Dawkins. And they are.
Dawkins with the hook shot. Calling him Captain Hook.
Dawkins got it to go there. But I must admit, the black team's low post defense this game is much better than yesterday. Playing a lot harder today for the black team.
A screen?
That's going to be a foul.
You know, I think it was a good job how Mulmore pulled the center out to the top of the key to open up some space there in the paint. If I were the white team, I would have protected the paint just a little bit more because it would have prevented Sean Johnson from even being able to drive at any given point in time.
That's very true. Mulmore's passing the ball a little bit more. I think the decision to come up on them is based off the past few days where he's been attacking. But today he seems like he's more of a facilitator than an attacker. Kellen Thomas has it. Thomas is going to bring it up. Gets a pick from Dawkins. And he's going to pass it out to Burden in the corner. He just throws it over Feister.
Able to connect the pass.
Poor pass by Burden there. Just a little bit too high for the taller Feister. Mulmer has it. Gives it over to Robinson. Drives. There goes Clark with the steal. Gets it up court to Kellen Thomas. Too far, but Thomas saves it. Passes it to Thomas. Thomas goes in for a slam.
Slizzam!
A little style on that one. A little swagger. Michael Thomas kicking up the lead a little bit more. Stylish 2 points from Thomas. That gets blocked by Robinson. The short man. And Johnson with a fancy lay-in.
That was really flashy.
That's going to go
I
in.
saw a camera click real quick.
Johnson with a little style there. Braden for three. He misses that one just short of the rim. Mulmar's going to bring it up. It's a pick. He's looking to swing it. He's calling for another one. He's going to swing it over to Johnson. He's going to shoot. Johnson's been doing a lot of fake jump shots that turn into passes.
Was that a pass or a shot? I'm still confused on that one.
It was a pass, definitely. It was a poor pass. He needs to make up his mind and stick to it. Can't be second-guessing yourself. There goes Burton. It's over to Thomas. Thomas dishes it down to Feister. Dishes up to Burton at the top of the key.
Burton getting the shot blocked.
That's a steal.
Uh-oh, cookies. Cookies!
It's a loose ball. You can say white ball. Seems to be some disagreement about who actually hit it out.
That actually looked like a game of volleyball for a second there.
Just over 5 seconds left in the quarter. Burton for
from the
three.
corner?
Adonis gets the read. That's going to be the end of the quarter. At the end of this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, score is 15-8 with a black lead, and we'll be right back with you to announce the second quarter.
You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
I like the way you breathe. Come on, get those feet off the ground. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Get them up there. Come on. Get them up there. Told you could do it. And while you're drinking, think about the next set.
Very impressive throughout the first quarter. And they're coming into the second. Let's see if they can keep their intensity up. Or is White going to make a comeback leading into the halftime? Bush gets the read. Gets it to Hoffman. He's going to dish it out to the corner to Clark. Clark is going to drive. Going to call a foul. Clark is going to inbound.
During this time, the inbound, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Powerade, fuel to power through.
He's about to power through this inbound pass. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Burton a little bit too aggressive there. Trying to take advantage of the shorter Robinson in the post. But he's going to draw the offensive foul. Great job by Robinson selling that one. A little bit of acting there on Robinson's part. But you got to do what you got to do to get that call. And Moremore's going to drive. Euro. He's going to miss. And Johnson gets the re. He's going to shoot that three. Just short. Clinks off the rim. Here comes Clark. Clark dishes it over to Burton. Dawkins gets it in the post. Working against Adonis there. Nice little hook, but it's not going to go in.
Get that one in there.
Here comes Robinson. Gets a pick from Johnson. He's facilitating the offense. Gets it down low to Johnson for an easy slam.
Slam!
And here goes Clark.
The foul called on Johnson.
As we're making a correction to team fouls. And Johnson there got an excellent pass from Robinson. And the black team has been doing a lot more cuts this game. A lot more ball movement, a lot more moving parts.
Hoffman just can't seem to get that shot to work for him today.
Robinson bringing it up the court. He gets a pick from Adonis. And Johnson gets it. Gonna kick. Johnson probably could have laid that one in, but Adonis is gonna finish. Well, he doesn't finish, but he gets the foul call. He's gonna go to the line for two. And we're gonna spotlight Adonis here. Adonis.
Right now, we'll have Adonis Rwagby at the line, getting 2 free throws.
Adonis is an excellent post player, capable of hitting a nice little mid-range from time to time.
Swish.
Great on defense as he hits his first free throw. And Kellen Thomas is going to check back in the game for Bush. And Feister comes in for Dawkins. Going with the little Energizer Bunny. Let's see if he can create some offense for the white team, who's been very stagnant on offense this game. Not able to get any offensive production out of themselves. Let's see if they can muster some out in this second quarter. And he's going to hit second and goes 2 for 2 from the line. Kellen Thomas is going to bring it up the court. Going to dish it to Burton. Burton's going to drive. Left
With
in.
the finger roll. Just rolled off the fingers, man. Just excellent release.
Robinson has it. Gets a pick from Johnson. Robinson drives. Bad pass by Robinson. He's going to get knocked out by Feister. Black ball.
I think Broderick was trying to look for the man in the corner there, see if he can get the easy 3. I think when he saw the defender pulling towards the paint, I guess he assumed that they would have kicked out, but
Mulmar gets it. Thomas works down low. Gets it knocked out by Hoffman. Great defense there. The black team has been a lot more aggressive this game on the defensive end and doing a lot more ball movement on the offensive end. It's not just sticking to one man. And Johnson's going to get the lay-in. And then one opportunity. Let's see if he can make it at the free throw.
Sean Johnson been one to look at today.
Yes, the black team has had more offensive production this game. A lot more ball movement, more cuts, more moving parts, able to produce better offense. And there goes.
Black is just playing overall smarter today.
Yes, they are. They're not letting the ball stick to one person. Usually Moore is the guy who just takes over. Everybody seems to be involved this game.
Speaking of Moore, he gets the interception of the pass.
Great defense by Moore, and that gets Thomas an easy layup, able to turn a turnover into points. That's always important. Getting your points on the fast break.
And Thomas with the 3.
Money! Ooh, the little Energizer Bunny gets it. He's going to knock that 3 in. 20-13. Black lead with just over 4 minutes left in this quarter. Moore with the floater. He's going to miss that one. Here comes Clark. Gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to work the smaller Robinson. He gets the mid-range jumper. Nice little turn and spin.
You know the sound that the net makes? It's not like a swish. It feels a little bit like crisper than a swish. I think that's the sound that he made there when he got that shot in there.
That is true. Hoffman hitting nothing but net. Here goes More. Gonna drive.
Moore
Gets the
able to get
lay-in.
it in there.
Lay-in against the smaller Thomas. Thomas is gonna drive. They're gonna call a foul on More. Just a little bit too aggressive there. As Thomas brings it up the court, what do you think the black team needs to do? There's just a little bit over 3 minutes left in this quarter.
The black team needs to do better. I'd have to say that the black team is actually doing pretty good. What they're doing is they're drawing out the center with all these screens from either Adonis or whoever the tall man, big man is on the team, whether it be Adonis or Thomas. And they're getting a lot of the paint open like it is right now. The paint is very open. There's no men in the paint clogging it up, opening them for driving if they ever call an ISO. Now, if White needs to do better, I think White needs to run a 3-2 zone defense, able to plug up the paint and prevent all those drives that the black team has been able to successfully pull off.
And that goes out to Thomas. And like you've been saying, they have kept the paint open for
Speaking
more
of
cuts.
paint, though, Hoffman be on the arc, top of the key.
Hoffman can be a very dangerous shooter when you allow him to. Here goes Robinson. He's going to drive. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on the drive, so it won't be a shooting foul. He won't be going to the line. Excellent play by Robinson. Taking advantage and attacking. Able to draw some contact. More gets it. More drives. Dishes it out to Johnson. He's going to dish it back down low to More. He's going to work the smaller Thomas. He tries to give it to Adonis, but it's a bad pass. Should have kicked it out to the corner. Thomas drives. That's a crazy lay-in. That's not going to go in.
Smacked out by Michael Thomas and recovered by Moore.
Johnson gets it.
Looking for the
to
big man
Adonis.
down underneath.
And that's a nice little reverse there. Adonis showing he can do it all. Reverse layup. Giving him some easy points. There goes Clark. Guarded by Johnson. Johnson gets a hand on it, but it still manages to get to Burton. Clark's in the drive. Open lane. For a moment, it was an open lane, but Adonis with the quick feet to defend the rim. But that's going to send Clark to the line. What is your evaluation on Clark there?
I think Clark is a really good player. He's definitely been one of my players that I've liked to watch this whole entire the couple of days we've been here. And he's shown some really good flashes of greatness. I just waiting for him to have that one game where he breaks out and just does everything that he has in his arsenal.
Clark's going to hit that first free throw. He's going to go for his second. And as you said, Clark has a lot in his arsenal, and you're just waiting for him to explode.
Yes,
just over 50
indeed.
seconds
I
left
hope
in
that
this
today will be the day that
quarter.
he explodes.
Black lead as we approach the 50-second mark. Wilmer gets a pick from Adonis. And they're going to call an illegal screen right there. It's going to go the other way. White ball. 30-22 is the score. Black has held the lead since the first quarter.
With a little bit over 30 seconds left to go in this second quarter, the score is 30-22 with the black lead. And
Thomas drives. Easy layup for Thomas over the bigger Adonis.
he laid that ball in that net.
That was
Served it to
impressive.
him.
Able to get it over to much taller Adonis.
You got served.
Here goes Robinson. He's going to get a pick. They're going
3
to call a
seconds,
foul.
2 seconds, 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the second quarter, taking us into halftime. Now, Roosevelt, do you think we'll be back with some stats later?
Oh, we will definitely be back with the halftime stats. First, a word from our sponsor.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankles. The rep, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
We all know those guys on the street court. The ones who won't stop whining and crying and running the squeakiest squeak toy of a mouth, complicating the game when all you need is a ball and a power aid. Up until this point, they've been free to screw it up for all of us. Well, not anymore.
Because I'm Judge James, and I'm about to lay down the law. You think I just dream up laws all day? I got people for that. Like you.
If you think of a law not in the book yet, let us know, and we'll add it in. Then you can throw that book at any namby-pamby fancy pants violating on your court.
Ball's in your court now. Let's do this.
It's James. See it.
What is he doing?
This fool scored 1 bucket and just been dancing ever since.
That's creepy, boy.
Young man, that's enough. You're going on celebration probation.
What? I'm a baller.
You ain't no baller. You're more like a ballerina. Stop all that dancing and prancing.
Objection!
Now get back on D. And for that, all you need is a ball and a Powerade.
Judge James. See it.
Someone explain to me what I'm doing here.
I went to the store to get me a drink. I came back, they ain't wait. Time out, man.
Bro, you left the court?
You ain't hear me call a timeout? They ain't even respecting the timeout.
This is the 3rd time he's left the court.
The 3rd time!
You left the court.
I called timeout.
If you don't stay, you don't play.
It's street ball court law.
Yeah, whatever.
Case dismissed. This law is plain as day. Dude sips your drink, he owes you a new one. Unless you guys are identical twins. Then no one can tell the difference. I'll allow it.
Because that's what we do all day. We run this court. We run this city. Nobody's stepping to us. Nobody.
George on the court? Sorry, sport.
Who cut my cutoffs?
I'm whittling this here gavel for all you whittled babies out there that want to make all those ticky-tack foul calls all day.
Don't do it. Play through it.
If you play soft and just try to coach your teammates or friends, guess how many friends you'll have?
We're friends, right?
Don't say and one. There's no free throws in street ball. If you want to make that call, you might as well call your mama and get a ride home.
You can use my phone. I get free nights and weekends.
If you can't agree, step up to the 3. Ball settles all.
Shoot for it.
If you make a janky bank shot and fail to call bank, your teammates and or opponents have the right to call you any number of nicknames, included but not limited to.
Mr. Sloppy Shots, Mr. Janky Banks, Backboard Broham, Colonel Uncoordinated, Senior Stanky, Newborn calf man. Phil. Hell scary. Boy, wonder how you made it. Professor Chung or Fluky McDookie.
Dookie McDookie.
I made a little mixtape for all the misbehaviors out there.
If you show up to street court late, no one's gonna wait. Case dismissed.
Welcome back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over some of our stats. Roosevelt, tell us some numbers.
In the first half, Black shot 67% from the field. An impressive shooting percentage from them, while White shot 40%.
Still
Both
a very good
teams-
number, might I also add.
It's not as good. It's actually below average just a bit. Both teams shot around 20% from the three-point line. Not as good. Black, however, led the assist category with 8 assists to White's 3. A lot of ball
Dishing
movement
some
going on there.
dimes.
Oh, yes, they have been. Moving the ball very efficiently, I must say. And they've also been out rebounding the White team.
They have indeed. Now let's look at some numbers for the players. Can you tell me a little bit more about Sean Johnson? I know he had a pretty good moments in these first half.
Yeah, he shot an impressive 6 from 7 from the field and shot 1 of 2 from 3. Very impressive. 3 of 5 at the line. He's at 16 points in the first half. Let's see if he can build upon that strong start.
Yes, indeed. So right now, what was your impression on that first half of the game we had here, Roosevelt?
I think the Black team had a lot of ball movement. A lot of guys getting their hands on the ball and getting their shots up. And if I had to make a prediction out of who's going to win this game, if the Black team keeps playing the way they are, they're going to pull out with the win.
I don't know if the White can finally solve their issue and just go with the 3-2 zone defense. The 3 men in the baseline and 2 up playing up the court. I mean, hey, we could probably see a White comeback.
We're going to go back to the action with Kellen Thomas bringing it up the court. Burton gets it. He's going to give it over to Clark. He's going to pump fake from the mid. I think Thomas got a hand on that one. And that's going to go back to Robinson. He sees Michael Thomas up the court. He's going to get that layup. Using the glass there. Nice little touch
Laying
from
it
him.
up.
Here comes Kellen Thomas over to Bush for 3. Bush is going to miss that one. The White team shooting this game hasn't been as strong as their previous outings. Let's see if they can get their acts together, get their head in the game. Walmore has it.
Sean Johnson with his 3. Money! Able to knock down that 3 effortlessly, might I also add. Thomas the ball now. Thomas to Clark. Clark to Feister. Feister in the high post. Going to the base, driving the lane. Oh, wait. Getting up the hook shot. Able to get that over Adonis Rawagby, who's playing good defense there, might I also add. Moore with the ball now. Moore looking for Broderick. Broderick taking it back out to the top of the key, looking for Michael Thomas. Thomas with the ball now. Thomas back to Broderick. Broderick looking. Broderick finding Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson to Michael Thomas. Thomas with the ball, shooting in the high post. Not able to get the fadeaway off. Broderick with the steal, getting it to Adonis Rawagby, who then goes up with it and is able to get the layup off the backboard. Thomas with the ball. Thomas driving the lane, able to get away a fadeaway. Moore taking the ball down the court now. Moore dribbling. Double team. Adonis Rawagby. Adonis with a bank shot from the baseline. Impressive skills there. One-handed, too. Clark with the ball now. Clark seeing the lane. Passes it to Feister with the slizzam. Slizzam. Giving it back to Moomore. Moomore calling a screen to Adonis. However, they don't fall for it this time. Double teaming Moomore. Moomore to Broderick. The Black team may need to change up their tactics. They've finally been able to adapt to the strategy they've been using for the most of this game. Broderick with the shot. Not able to get it in there. Not quite sure if he should have shot that one when the defender has his hand in his face. But, you know, to each his own. Clark looking for a man. Finds Bush. Bush not able to get the layup.
Black is going to get this one. With just over 6:40 left in the game. Johnson's going to inbound. Gives it to Mulmore. Black is up by 9. Mulmore going to drive in. He's going to get that in one. He's going to go to the line for a chance at +1.
Again, White needs to adapt. Run the 3-2 defense. If they are able to do this, they will put enough big men in the paint to stop all these drives that the Black team has been able to pull off.
Oh, yes, they will. But right now, Black is just, they're playing smarter, communicating more. Everybody's just moving. A lot of ball movement, a lot of moving parts, a lot of offensive cutting and spacing. Spacing is very key nowadays, and Mulmore is going to get that +1. And right now, also, the White team needs to focus on stopping Sean Johnson. He's very hot this game. And that's going to be knocked out by Adonis.
Smacked away at the last second.
Great defense by Adonis there.
Yes, indeed.
And I must point out the fact that the Black team has no substitutions. Excellent energy from these guys. Great stamina. Able to play the whole game. And they've been keeping
that
up.
looks pretty good on the minute sheet.
Oh, yes, it does.
Hoffman busting the 3 in Adonis's face.
They rolled it as a 2. I think his foot was on the line. Johnson's going to pump fake. Give it over to Thomas. He's going to drive for the reverse
able
slam.
to get the dunk in there.
And that reverse slam was no good. And Kellen Thomas, Euro.
Taking the action into his own hands, not able to compensate and execute.
And Energizing Bunny misses that one. Robinson's going to get it.
Stopping all of the driving. However, they leave Sean Johnson unintended and allows him to get the assist.
And one thing I must point out about Sean Johnson, he's been cutting a lot this game, a lot of movement from him off ball, getting himself open. And that's where most of his points have come from. Those
Very
cuts
impressive.
he's been doing.
Being the point man in the assists.
There goes Mulmore. And Black is up by 12. And they are really putting on the show today. And that's going to go down low to Adonis for an easy bucket. Where's the defense there down low? And that's going to be a timeout from White.
And we'll take this time to get a message from our sponsors.
Powerade. Man, if I had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I'd have broke everybody's ankle. The rap, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
The fight starts well before the bell rings.
And we're back live. Black leading 46-32.
Black lead.
4:17 left in the quarter. Here comes Kellen Thomas. Kellen's going to drive. Gives over to Clark in the corner.
Clark
Behind the
with
back.
pump fake.
Nice little handles by Clark, even though he didn't go anywhere.
Able to get it to Clark, who was able to get the shot, but not before the refs call the foul.
That's going to be a foul on Mulmore. Mulmore slapping the arm of Kellen Thomas. Kellen Thomas has it. Kellen's going to drive. Gets stopped. And you see he picked up his dribble there. He shouldn't have done that. If he would have kept his dribble, he could have dribbled it back out.
Clark with the three.
Clark
Clark
misses
not
that.
able to get the clutch shot out.
Here comes Adonis up the court. Walmart has it. And Walmart's going to pull up from 3.
Top of the key, not able to get the key.
Kellen Thomas.
Kellen
Ooh,
Thomas.
gets denied
Bad
by
decision
Thomas.
making. Not the smartest idea. You have 3 men coming behind you, and you still go for that layup, knowing that you're the shortest player on your team. Not the best decision making.
Kellen Thomas had the belief. The execution just failed him. As it does. They're going to call the goaltend on that one.
Yeah.
It's going to be +2 for White.
You can block the shot, but you can't tend the goal.
Oh, no, you can't.
Don't be a goal defender.
You never want to be that.
I see we have one more here with the ball.
Robinson gets it. He's going to swing. A little
Still
miscommunication.
not running the 3-2. Running a man. Allowing
Johnson
them to
drives.
isolate.
They're going to call a foul that time. It was a late foul. Kind of a late call there. And there's going to be some discrepancy about that. It looked like a late call. But they're going to send him to the line as he was in the act of shooting. He's going to go to the line for 2. Johnson's been very impressive here. As I stated earlier, he shot an impressive 6 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. And he had 16 points to go along with 3 rebounds, as well as 2 assists. Johnson's showing a little bit of everything this game, showing that he can score and light it up from the field. As he hit both free throws, Johnson showing he's not afraid of the moment. He said he's going to lead his team to victory. Moreworth's going to defend Thomas. Gets a little lost.
Not able to get that shot off. Kellen
Johnson
Thomas.
gets the rebound. Gives it over to Robinson. And there goes Robinson, just short.
Tapping the rim before it falls down. Not able to get the shot off.
It's a poor shot by Thomas.
Good pass from Clark to Feister.
And that was some good ball movement
Clark
right there.
with the swift assist.
Nice passing. And one thing I must say about Team Black, they've been moving the ball. The ball seems to touch everyone's hands on the possession. And that is a layup. Impressive layup from Johnson. A little pizzazz there. A little extra sauce.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ending the 3rd quarter here. About 40 seconds left on the clock to score.
Dawkins
49-36 with a Black lead.
And Thomas
White not
with the
able to
rebound.
increase the lead.
Robinson has it. Back out to Adonis for 3. And that's going to be an air
Getting
ball.
an air
Johnson
ball?
gets the rebound. Let me tell
With
you,
10
man,
seconds left on the shot clock.
Johnson has been
And
on
risk of
fire
violation
today.
here if they reset too quickly. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Still not able to get the. Hey, what a putting the layup.
Like I just said, Johnson has been on fire today. Can anyone stop this man this game? And Johnson with a steal, too.
Johnson
My
coming back to the
God,
other side of the
Johnson's
court.
impressive.
2 seconds
And they're going
left.
to foul. And, man, that's going to be the end of the quarter. And let me say that Johnson is a monster this game. And let's see what our sponsors have to say about Johnson's play as we come back to you guys after this.
Have you ever heard the story about the mouse who finds himself drowning in a bucket of cream? Now, most mice would just give up. But not this mouse. This mouse was different. He had a fight in him. And eventually, all that fighting churned that cream into butter. And he simply climbed out. best time to dream is when you're awake.
And we're back. Some fourth quarter action. Score 51-36. Black lead. Sean Johnson being a monster this game. Showing he's a standout scout. Someone people should definitely watch out for. As Johnson gets it, he's going to launch another three. And that's going to be an air ball that time, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Sean Johnson has been outstanding in this game, leading the black team on the way to victory right now. That's what it looks like. With with a 15-point lead, and looking to increase that. And white team is looking to come back from that, and I don't think they will. And Feister's going to drive out to Burton for three.
Air ball.
That's far left. What's the call? Looks
I
like
think they're going to call it a charge.
And that's impressive by Kellen Thomas to be able to take that punishment and draw the charge. Excellent defense. Smart move by Thomas. Able to sell it as well. Thomas for three. And he's going to get the friendly roll. And there goes Thomas. And Robinson has it. Gets a pick. And as I mentioned earlier, there's been a lot of ball movement in this game. The ball seems to touch more than one set of hands. Black is definitely putting emphasis on the ball movement and sharing the ball, getting everyone involved. And you see what happens when you get everyone involved. Anyone can light it up. Like this guy Johnson.
Money!
And there goes Sean Johnson once again getting another bucket. And Sean Johnson is definitely my Powerade player of the game this game. He's been powering through and willing through shots.
Roderick Johnson with the steal.
Robinson with
and
the
reverse
layup. Little extra sauce. I see the way he likes his pasta. Extra saucy. And that looked like some marinara right there.
Marinara? Really, man? Really? That's what we doing now? Marinara?
Yeah. I feel like he's a
find anything
marinara.
better, like ranch or something? Like
I think he's a
blue
marinara
cheese?
type of guy.
Some honey mustard? Nothing, just some marinara.
He looks like a marinara type of guy to me.
Man, what else am I
and there goes Thomas. And
not quite able to get
he missed that one. And here goes.
Why can't he be Alfredo?
Woo. And there goes Burton.
Burton is Alfredo. I apologize to y'all.
And there goes Burton with the put in.
Redeeming himself for that bad pass he had earlier.
Yes, he is. Right now the lead is 14 for Black. With just over 7 minutes left in the game. Mulmore is getting guarded by Thomas.
The white team down
Robinson.
by 14
Johnson.
points. Able to knock down another money shot.
You know, yesterday I said Johnson was from the village of threes. And that's where he's just repping today.
Yeah.
And there goes Burton for three. I can tell he's
I
not
don't
from
think
the
Burton's
village
from
of
the
threes.
village of threes. I think he's a foreigner in those lands.
I think he is.
However, Feister is a part of the Hook team.
Feister with a nice little.
He's part of
little
Captain
put-in.
Hook's crew.
Nice little putback for Feister. And Captain Hook definitely.
Sean Johnson getting triple
And
teamed.
Now they're starting to respect Johnson. This is what I've been calling for all game.
Bullying him.
You need to stick a man onto Johnson. He's hot this game. If you don't stick someone on him, he's going to continue to burn him.
I think white team just needs to do a better job at adaptation. They're still not running a 3-2 defense. They need to be more cooperative as a team.
They may want to double Johnson. It's getting to that point in the game, and they're going to double Mulmore here. And she's going to say jump ball. As Mulmore tries to figure out what went wrong. The ball movement sort of stopped there. They need to continue to do what's worked for them. And that's move that ball.
A definite height advantage here in the jump ball.
Oh, yes, it is. Doesn't mean the black team still can't get it. Jump balls can go very different ways sometimes.
But normally you have to have some hops or some height in order to get the jump ball. Feister has both.
That's going to get saved by Clark, who gets it up to Bush. He sees
Bush to
Feister.
Feister?
Feister's
Not
gonna
able
miss
to get the
that.
shot off.
It was kind of a no call. There was some contact there. I guess the ref said it wasn't enough contact for that. And I don't know what Momo was trying to do there, but he kicks it out to the corner for Johnson. Oh, my Lord. If Johnson
Not able
hit
to
that,
knock
I think
down
the
the
stadium would have
three.
gone crazy. Right now,
Not able
Johnson's
to
on
knock
fire.
that one down, though. He may be on fire, but could it possibly be that he's cooling down?
I don't think he's cooling down just yet. I think he has some more left in the bag as he's going to drive.
Finally, White adjusting to the
And there he
driving
goes again.
offense, however,
This guy's
not
unstoppable.
able to secure the defensive stop.
With the score 60-43 with under 5 minutes left, and Clark's going to drive. Oh,
Clark
whoa.
with the flashy layup?
There was too much flash there. He
Hey,
misses that
that's
one.
too much flash.
Momore's going to drive, draw some contact, and miss.
Feister with the rebound. You know, I think they're playing really, really lazy right about now.
Burton up to Bush, and that's a miss. That's going to be a turnover.
Yep, definitely playing a little bit on the lazy side today. I think they're a little tired after being bullied by Black Team.
Black team definitely keeping up the pressure this game. They've been on 100 ever since they walked in the gym. You can see it in their eyes. They're hungry, and they
Still
want this win.
Not playing the 3-2 defense and letting men get in the paint. Adonis being only guarded by one man who also has no height advantage over him.
With just 4 minutes left in this game, it's 60-43, and it seems Black team is going to run away with this one unless a miracle happens.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that this may just be the game. White still has not adjusted their defense to the Black offense, and if they don't do that, they won't get enough stops to even gain any points.
And it's been a one-sided contest this whole game. Black team just showing that they can learn from their mistakes. They just know what it takes to win. They got everyone involved this game, as evidenced by the performance Sean Johnson has put up this game. What
Burden with
happens-
the right-handed layup.
Impressive layup by Burton. Like I said, you know, the Black team has gotten everyone involved, and when you get everyone involved, you never know who can get hot. In this game, Sean Johnson has gotten hot. He's been hot from the tip-off. There goes Johnson, guarded by Bush. He's going to get a pick.
Calling
He's
for
going
the
to
screen,
dish it down low.
deviating all men from the paint, able to get the hook shot off because Adonis Rwagby is a part of Captain
And
Hook's
Mulmer
crew.
tries to go for a steal. Mulmer being an agitator on defense today as well. Mulmer slowed his game down today. Got everyone involved. It looks like they're going to run away with the win. And Johnson knocks it out. Still by Johnson. He's going to lead the fast break. He's going to slow it down. Gets it poked
Clark
out by
able
Clark.
to get the pick.
And Bush missing a prime opportunity there to start the fast break with Clark. He didn't see him up the court. Poor vision. Clark for the mid-range. And
Clark able to knock down the mid-range shot. I don't think Clark has had the opportunity to really handle and show his arsenal today.
Yeah, it seems like he's been kind of out of it today. Not as aggressive as he's been the past few days. But Robinson has it over to Johnson. Gets over to Mulmore. Gets it to Adonis. Looks like Adonis is going to shoot that three. He's going to get it in.
Notice how he did the little flashy jab step beforehand. It's really nice.
And
Nice
correction.
little touch.
They didn't rule it a three. They ruled it a two. Looks like his foot was on the line. And Burton is going to drive.
Burton
Euro
with the
step
Euro?
there. That's going to miss. Mulmer has it up the court. And they don't call a foul, but a lot of contact there, and he manages to get it in. 66-47 with just over a minute left in the game. And Clark has been putting on a lot of flashy moments that just don't seem to convert.
Hey, Roosevelt, I got a question for you.
What's up?
You ever play street ball and you have those one guy that always calls foul and says and one after every layup he shoots?
Yeah.
I don't think that Mulmore is that person.
Mulmore is definitely that guy, but it seems like he's having fun today, especially since they're winning. And winning in style, I must add. Has it's been a dominating performance.
Michael Thomas with the slizzum.
Like I said, it's been a dominating performance by the Black team, and they've been putting a lot of style into it.
It looks like they've even disheartened the hearts and souls of the White team. White team is just putting no effort into this at all.
The White team seems defeated with about 30 seconds left in this contest. And Momar with a Euro. Adonis gets the rebound, misses that.
Clark coming back down the court.
With nearly a 20-point lead, Black is really just running away with this game. And as we approach the final seconds, 15 left in the game, Hoffman's going to shoot a three.
Hoffman draining the three.
And
Money.
It's almost too little too late for this team.
With 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Day 4, Game 1 of Opportunity of a Lifetime, sponsored by Powerade. Fuel to power through.
And we're going to take a break and come back to you guys with the game stats. And let's have a word from Powerade.
You wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how.
Want to know how we service over 330 cars in 1 hour? Here at Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby, we take award-winning fast service to the next level. We are Houston's first ever 3-car Chick-fil-A drive-thru experience. With our 5 order takers and conveyor belt drive-thru tunnel, Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby is the premium choice for a quick grab-and-go lunch. However, we aren't just known for our fast service. Order accuracy, courteousness, and quality of food are still top priorities. We even finished #1 in sales in 2017. So if you're a Houstonian in need of a quick, great-tasting lunch, come drop by. There will be a friendly team member in an open drive-thru lane waiting for you. Welcome to Chick-fil-A 59 in Kirby.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Have you ever heard the story about the mouse who finds himself drowning in a bucket of cream? Now, most mice would just give up. But not this mouse. This mouse was different. He had a fight in him. And eventually, all that fighting churned that cream into butter. And he simply climbed out.
Ready? I'll get it, boy.
You want me to? Shake? Are you serious? Down?
Oh my gosh.
Speak.
had had this kind of power back in my day, my crossover would have been something else. I done broke everybody's ankle. The rap, peanut vendor. My crossover would have been so crazy. If you recorded it, watched it 2 weeks later, broke ankles. Man, that is some kind of power. Careful now.
And welcome back as we present to you the halftime stats presented by Powerade. Oh, the game stats presented by Powerade. Fuel to power through. As we look here, Black shot 58% from the field. A lot of cutting to get those easy baskets. That's a very impressive field goal percentage. He also won the rebound battle, 32-23, as well as the assist battle, 19-10. Making sure everyone gets involved was the key to their success. And we also must highlight Sean Johnson, who was my Powerade player of the game. He shot 13 of 16 from the field, and he had 33 points in this game.
33 points.
As well as 7 rebounds to boot. What is your take on the game, Amari?
My take on the game is it was a very good game. You know, I feel like White did do their best job today. However, they did push through and did just like Powerade. They had their fuel to power through to the end of the game. If I had to just say anything that White team could do better, honestly, I feel like they should have ran a 3-2 defense. You know, seeing as though Black is a heavy athletic team and they have a lot of stamina, they're able to drive in the lane consistently and finish. So, in order to counteract this, White team should have had to run a 3-2 defense. However, we'll be back later on today for Game 2 of Day 4 of Opportunity of a Lifetime, sponsored by Powerade.